Have you ever heard the term less is more? So have I, but based on all the journals you're about to see, you could never tell. Hi, my name is Bunny, and welcome to my journaling ecosystem. So, first, we're going to get out of the way the one that doesn't really count, and that is my planner. This is not a bullet journal, nothing that I made myself. I just bought it from Hobby Lobby. But it's cute. It's a coquette themed, like, planner, and it's super cute. It goes to the end of 2026, so it's going to last me a long time. So, looking forward to planning in this. And to really add some juxtaposition here, right after we follow up the really cute store bought planner, is my dinged up $2 sketchbook from Walmart. But I love these things. This is my brain dump journal, by the way, and I have been using these for years as a brain dump journal. Like, for everything that I need written down, it goes in these pages. Like, these are doodles from staff meetings when I'm so bored, and there's things like when I was planning out a Notion. There's budgeting in here. I was planning for summer. The most recently, I was starting to plan my Animal Crossing island and testing gel pens. Like, it's literally whatever. No holds barred, just whatever needs to be written down goes in this book, and it doesn't need to be cute. It doesn't need to be anything. It just needs to be written down, and that is what I use my brain dump journal for. All right, and I start my day with something very special, and that is morning pages. I love these. I just started the Artist Way a week ago. I have officially done a week's worth of morning pages, so 21 pages of stream of consciousness writing. And I am obsessed. Like, the Artist Way and morning pages have triggered every other book you're gonna see here, because starting it has just gave me the itch to journal that I haven't felt in years. And don't get me wrong, I have been journaling. I've been journaling online for like the past 5 years. Like, I've used Notion, and lately I've been using Capacities, and I like doing it, but I only started doing things online because I convinced myself that I didn't have enough time to write it longhand. And let's all take a look at our screen time and then come back to ourselves on if we have enough time to journal or not. Like, I have enough time. It's just that I didn't want to bad enough at the time. So yeah, I've switched to a completely analog system, and I'm super happy about it. I can't wait to keep using these journals, and in a few months I plan to post an update video on if I am still using the journal ecosystem and how it's going and everything. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. But morning pages are seriously everything. Like, I'm not saying that they're easy to do all the time. Sometimes you're completely run out of things to say, but something about them just makes me want to write even more. It's crazy. You would think that being forced to write, you wouldn't want to write anymore, but no, it's the opposite for me. Like, I want to dive even deeper into like my emotions and everything, like get deep into my core. So I highly endorse morning pages. And just like the $2 sketchbook, this is a $2 notebook from Walmart, which is just proof that you don't need anything fancy to do a journal or do anything. You don't need fancy supplies. You can just use $2 notebooks or $2 sketchbooks, and it's totally fine. Next is a total cutie. I love her. She's adorable. She's a coquette dream. She's scalloped. She has pink lines on her pages. She is perfect. She is everything. She is the moment. So I have made a rule for her that I can never, ever, ever, ever put anything negative in this notebook. Nothing negative. And I can only write in it in pink ink. So I have this just generic neon pink gel pen that I use to write, and I love it so far. And the system that I have for this is doing affirmations in the morning and gratitude at night. So I come up with different affirmations every morning. It doesn't mean I need to reinvent the wheel and make them completely different every day, but I just kind of go off of what I vibe with. And for gratitude, I write what I'm thankful for and I write the reason why, because I think you should actually get specific on why you're thankful for something and not just like write down, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that, I'm thankful for that, because I don't think you really think about it all that deeply when you do it that way. So I like to write the reasons why to really show thanks for all the people, experiences, and things in my life. And just in case you were wondering, I just wanted to share these. My affirmations for today are: I am abundant. I am so lucky. I will transform. I am loved by the universe. I will create great things. I am at peace. The stars are aligned. I celebrate myself. I will reach my goals. Anything is possible, and I am guided towards greatness. So, just in case anybody needed some affirmations, I hope at least one of those resonated with you. And that is my affirmations and gratitude journal. So, just like I will end the day with gratitude, I will also end the day with daily reflections. And this is also for weekly and monthly reflections as well. I had this whole system going online for years about my daily recap, but I never do it consistently enough to actually do the weekly and monthly recaps as well. So I'm very much so looking forward to finally being able to do it in a physical journal. Just in case you want some prompts for the kind of like lifestyle journaling, I'm gonna call it, like the kind of journaling that you do just to document your days as a little time capsule journaling, I'll call it. So if you need some prompts for time capsule journaling, my daily questions are: how did today go? What were the highlights of today? What was hard to handle today? What is one thing you accomplished? Give yourself an award for today. And then recap and rating. So recap is just, I'll recap the day, the important things that happened, and rating is I will give the day a rating, like 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. And I do something silly. I do not just do like, oh, this day was 10, this day was 7 out of 10. Like, no. If I bought, like, say I bought this at the store today, I would say today is 7 gloomy bears out of 7. Like, I don't know, something silly like that. Like, the rating system is very lighthearted. And, but you don't have to do the same thing as me. I just wanted to clarify that I make it really silly. So the weekly questions are: how did this week go? What do I want to hold on to this week? What do I want to let go of this week? What am I doing to reach my goals? How can next week go better? Give yourself an award for this week. And rating. And then the monthly questions are: how did this month go? What was my favorite part of this month? What was my least favorite part of this month? Were my actions in alignment with my highest self? Set an intention for next month and give yourself an award for this month. And rating. So those are simple, and I feel like they encapsulate everything that I need to really get the essence of like each day, week, and month. So those are my reflection questions. This one I was so excited to start, and it is my commonplace journal. I actually started this at the advice of a friend named Doogsley. She is an incredible tarot reader, and she's an occasional streamer as well, so I will link her in the description. But she urged me to start a commonplace book, and it is something that I was familiar with already. I had watched tons of videos on it, and I knew about the concept, but the concept of a very clean and neat like index or table of contents in the beginning was keeping me from making one myself, because I knew I would never be able to achieve that. But once I got the little push from Doogsley to start a commonplace book, I decided to watch videos again and go at it myself, and I have made my own commonplace book now. I'm so excited about it, and the compromise for having like a very neat table of contents in the beginning is I've made an index, and it's literally just the page number and then the topic that I talk about, and that is what I write down. And if it becomes difficult to navigate, like if I have to look at this page, like page 1 and then page 17 for the same topic, so be it. It's not a big deal to me. And as you notice, this notebook is like falling apart because it's just a random old notebook I had at home. But I really wanted these beautiful blank brown pages for my commonplace because it really just emphasizes that there's like no limit and no rules to what I can add to my commonplace book, and it just made me really excited. Like, the commonplace book, I have been dying to add more things to it. Like, it makes me want to consume more so I can consume mindfully and like really add my own thoughts into the mix and write all of that down. So, this is my commonplace book. This one is really special to me, and it's the one that I've had for the longest, and that is my journal to write to my late mother. And before you think that this is very macabre because of the cover of the notebook, I can explain. This was a present on the very last birthday that my mother was alive for, my birthday. She passed 6 days after my birthday. So these presents came late, and so it was like a present from her after she had already passed. And so this notebook was part of the gift. And so I specifically wanted to use this notebook to write to her and talk to her because it is one of my last gifts from her, and it means a lot. So this is where I write letters to her. And I'm adding it to my journaling ecosystem because I want to write to her more. My mom passed 3 years ago. I probably have about 5 letters in here. And sure, I started writing letters online and I talk to my mom out loud and do this and that, but I still want to write to her more. I want to update her on my life. It's a little bit hard because you have to be kind of selfish when talking to a deceased loved one because you can only talk about your life. You can't talk about them or how they feel. But that's okay. I want to keep my mom in the loop of my life. So I want to write to her more. I at least want to write to her monthly. I'm not going to set a bigger goal than that, but I would like to do it a little more often than monthly. But yeah, this is my journal to my mother. It is super, and it's 3D. I don't know if you can tell, but it's 3D. And I don't know. I love writing my mom letters. I love feeling connected to my mom. I miss her dearly, and this is my notebook for doing that. And lastly, we have the pièce de résistance. I don't know how you actually say that, but we have the best for last, and that is my diary. I love this thing. This, in all of its sparkly glory that you can't really tell, but this was also a gift from my mom, but it was when she was alive. So I got this years ago, and I never used it. Can you believe it? It was too pretty. I felt so anxiety ridden about using it. It's a beautiful Paper Blanks brand journal. But I looked at it after I started to get the urge to start like a real diary, like about my feelings and emotions and vulnerable everything. And I knew it was just perfect. Like, I wrote in my blog post, which my website is asterbunny.com if you want to look, but in my journal section, I wrote about this, and also look at the beautiful lining on the pages. But I wrote that my secrets are safe within the clasps of this journal, and I just really love that. It feels like she's really it feels like my mom is like keeping my secrets safe, you know? And it's got this beautiful red ribbon to navigate the pages, which I'm so thankful for. And I just adore this thing, and I really just want to get deep with myself when it comes to this diary, and I really like what I said on the first page, actually. So I actually shared that on my website, and I will share it with you now because it's not too personal, and I really like what I wrote. So what I wrote was, "Hello, dearest journal. It's lovely to meet you. And yes, I greet my journals. I greet every single journal entry that I write. I usually don't write like to the journal itself. It's kind of like a nod to future me reading the entries. But just like Marie Kondo style, I also want to show like love and respect for the items that I have. So yes, I'm greeting my journal because it deserves to be greeted." But anyway, "Hello, dearest journal. It's lovely to meet you. I was gifted this journal by my mother and think it would make the perfect diary. So I aim to fill these pages with all of my honest thoughts and vulnerable feelings. I want a physical space of refuge from the chaos of the world. Somewhere I can turn to be understood completely. Somewhere I can be honest and ugly without judgment. I swear in return I will always be as real as I can be, as that is where growth lies. It lies hidden in the depths of my soul's feelings and inner turmoil. I will not shy away from it. Instead, I will embrace the mess wholeheartedly and I will learn from it. I will sit patiently with myself and I promise that I will listen closely to what my heart is telling me. I will settle in and craft a home within these pages, one that is sturdy and strong and can weather the greatest storms, as I am sure there will be moments where I come in storms of rage and grief. I will be a tender observer of my darkest moments and greatest triumphs. Please accept me in all that I am, flawed and hopeful. So I think that I did really well at articulating my thoughts about what I wanted this journal to be. So I think I set like a really good intention for it, and I just really love it. My first entry in this journal is 9 pages long. Like, I can't express to you how hyperfixated I am on journaling right now. Like, I have autism and ADHD, so the hyperfixations get real strong. And I am obsessed with journaling right now. Like, I am watching videos day and night about journaling. Like, I'm watching all the journal ecosystem videos myself. I'm watching journal flip throughs. I'm watching why you should journal. Like, I'm watching all of it. And so I was journaling last night and it was crazy because I had an unfinished podcast open on YouTube right in front of me on my first monitor. And I didn't want to watch it last night because I was having too much fun journaling. And you don't know me, so you don't know the extent of my YouTube addiction. But that is real. And that is like incredible for me to not want to just sit there and finish something on YouTube, but instead to just sit there and journal. Like, that's legendary. So I am so happy and so grateful for this journal, for this diary, for the chance to connect with myself and get to know myself better, because it's just so fun. I'm having so much fun with it, and I can't wait to update you guys in a few months, and I really hope that I'm doing the same and that the ecosystem is going well, because I am just really enjoying it right now. So that is like the essence of my journal. I'm just having so much fun with it, and I really hope that you like this video. Like, not that you physically like it, but that you mentally like it. Because I love watching videos from other women about their relationship with journaling and why they personally love it and what they actually get from it, because it's all so beautiful. Like, it's not something that everyone will understand, but the girls that get it. And it's just such an incredible thing. Like, I feel such a kindred, like, we're like kindred spirits. Like, I feel such a bond with anybody else who is into journaling, because it's such a beautiful thing, and it's really helping me flex my creative muscles. Like, I feel very creatively fulfilled just by journaling. Like, it's helping me write again. I haven't written in like 10 plus years, and that's because I used to write fiction and poetry, and I haven't written in over 10 years, but now I'm at least journaling longhand, and that means a lot to me. It's really fun and really creative, and I get to talk about my feelings and work through things and make discoveries, and it's all just so fun and such a good time. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble about my love of journaling, my current hyperfixation, and I really hope to see you next time. I aim to make another video about journaling. I have the script completely ready, but the thing is that I hate recording things with scripts because it's really difficult for me. So I'm planning on making that video. It's a complete video about why I love journaling, and it includes journaling prompts for you as well, if you don't really know where to start. And so I'm either going to record that with a script, or I'm going to just do it off the dome and say fuck it. So regardless, the next video will be about journaling too, and so I really hope that you like it. I hope that you have a fantastic day, a fantastic life, and just thank you for sticking around. Mwah!